Hey guys, how are you all doing? Well, once again we are back, and this particular video is related to the World Cup mode in FIFA Mobile that's going on right now. It's started and it's a lot of fun. So I went on to choose France as my starting 11 basic squad, only to realize that it's probably not the best starting squads to choose. Of course, guys, be sure to go and choose the squad that you would love to play with. But apart from that, since there are 5 other lineups that you can choose as well. Okay, guys, so what I'm gonna go and show you right now is the 5 nations that do have the best starting 11 squads. I'm not talking about the final squads, the 90s, 91s, 92s. You can figure all that out on Foothead and FIFA Renders actually online. But I'm talking about the starting 11 because you do need to play the first World Cup with just that team. So it's pretty obvious that you would like to have a squad that you can actually enjoy playing with, right? And France is decent. I'm not going to say that it's bad or anything, but if you look at the player stats, Gamiro is an 81 pace guy. That's pretty nice, to be honest. But my left mid is Dimitri Payet with 65 pace only. So he does pose a problem there. Yignac is someone I pulled, and he has a 69 pace. My best player, the guy who I'm playing at Cam is actually having a 66 pace, and Coman does have an 85 pace though, so that's there. I can obviously go and do that. I'm stupid. Okay, so but then the fact is that if the strikers aren't at their best, the whole squad isn't gonna perform all that well, right? Because it's obvious that you need to attack well in order to be able to play well, and attack is the fun part, right? Defending is typically all that boring in FIFA Mobile anyway. So what I'm gonna do right now is go and show you guys the 5 best squads in the game, maybe even buy them. It's nothing too hard, guys. Starter teams, 200 FP only. So I'm gonna go and do that right now, starting up with actually England. England does have the best starting 11 squad lineup, in my opinion at least, or at least one of the best. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is, guys, go and buy the 200 FIFA points England starter lineup, at least England lineup. Maybe I'll not buy all the 5, but I'll definitely have to buy a few of these at least, because I really want them as well, to be honest. So we get Fabian Delph, we do get Danny Welbeck, we get Ashley Young, we get Arnold, we do get Loftus-Cheek as well, we get Harry Maguire, Pickford. It's a lot of good players here. Lingard we get Cahill as well, Raheem Sterling, and finally Jamie Vardy. So I'm gonna show you guys the stats of these players, and you can just look at the stats and understand why I went with this particular nation. So if you just look at Delph, overall pretty good card for a 70 overall, right? He's got good agility, decent dribbling, 82 dribbling to be honest, so he's gonna be one of the better ones at dribbling, especially for the starting 11 players. Then Danny Welbeck with an 80 pace, some pretty decent shooting stats, and a 77 dribbling as well, so that's pretty nice. Then we have Ashley Young there, all around good. I'm just going to show you guys forwards actually. Loftus-Cheek, you look at that card, it's pretty decent. We do have Lingard out there, 79 pace, 71 shooting, and an 80 dribbling out there, which is pretty nice. And then there comes Raheem Sterling with an 85 whopping pace, 66 shooting. He's a cam, so it doesn't matter all that much, although it does, but not all that much. And 75 agility, which turns out to be a 77 dribbling. Then we have Jamie Vardy, 88 pace, 77 shooting, 75 agility, and a 76 physical as well, so he's going to be a pretty beastly card. That was definitely the best nation, to be honest, to go and get. I'm not regretting taking France because France is my favorite nation, but apart from that, if I wasn't choosing nations on the base of my particular favorite, then I would go with England. So now that we are done with England, let's go on to the second nation here, which in fact is Nigeria. Okay, now it's a pretty unexpected one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure you guys might be thinking that I'm crazy or something, but hold on, just look at the players here. I'm gonna buy this one actually as well. I'm just gonna buy it because it does look pretty nice to me. I'm gonna reveal all and then we'll look at the players because I barely know any of these players, to be very honest with you. So we start with the left back, if you guys want to see that, 86 paced left back, so that's pretty nice. Our defenders are all going to be nice. Our right mid is an 89 paced guy, 89 pace. Sure, there's no agility, but how many of these guys do have good agility, man? Barely any of them have good agility. So 89 pace is amazing because you can just start a pass to him and just run through and just score a goal, right? It's that simple, to be very honest. That's how it is. So the left mid Etibo is an 84 paced guy, and the striker Simon is a 90 paced guy, and the other striker, which I believe is Musa, is 92 paced. So you're looking at these cards and you can understand how good they're gonna play. Yeah, Nacho as well with an 82 pace, 74 shooting, 71 agility, 64 physical. So these are pretty nice cards. Nigeria is definitely the most OP team right now, in terms of pace at least. They don't have very good shooting or dribbling or anything, but they can perform pretty well because of their freaking pace, right? Now moving on to the third nation. I'm not gonna buy the third and the fourth nation. It's not even a nation that actually qualified for the World Cup, so it's actually Republic of Ireland. Now again, you might be just thinking that I'm stupid to think that this nation is good, but wait, hold on, look at the stats. There's Maguire, left wing, with a 93 pace. Okay, as I told you guys, the shooting, dribbling, everything is bad on these guys, but that doesn't matter when you can have someone like Hogan here with a 91 pace. You can just sprint through and just score a goal, or just run inside with the player, right? It's all that simple, man. And your next player, Horgan, is an 89 paced guy. Your left wing, right wing and striker are almost all 90 paced, so it's gonna be pretty simple to play with a squad like this. The other players, none of them are too great, but they are decent cards. It's not one of the best nations, to be honest. England and Nigeria were the better ones, and obviously these guys are not even nations that qualified for the World Cup, so I wouldn't recommend going for them. But if you want to go for them, these are one of those nations that you should be going for, at least keeping them in your extra lineups. Okay, fourth nation is again Ireland, but this time it's Northern Ireland. So why this nation, you might ask? Well, if you just look at the players, they're all pretty balanced out, except for the defenders. They're actually slow, like this guy Hughes, 26 paced. Now that's not one I would want to keep in my club, to be very honest with you. But if you look at the forwards, they perform pretty well, or at least they should perform pretty well, because if you look at the right mid, we have McGinn here with an 87 whopping pace. Evans is decent. McNair is not good, to be honest. Jones, left mid, 89 pace again, right? Washington being a striker, 81 pace, and the other striker being McGuinness with an 85 pace and one of the worst shots for at least a striker. While Washington does have some decent strength and acceleration and stuff, the other striker, McGuinness, isn't the best one. Now the final one, the fifth one, is actually Wales, and I'm gonna go and buy this one, typically because I think the 92 player is gonna be Gareth Bale, so I don't want to keep this one in my club. So we're gonna go and buy this 200 FIFA points. It doesn't really matter, not all that much, although I'm kind of starting to run low on FIFA points here, but I don't think the World Cup mode requires a lot of FIFA points, so that's a really good thing. So we go claim all these players. I don't know any of their names, to be honest, so I'm just gonna claim them and then show you guys why I claimed it. So Bodin, left wing, 83 paced guy, not the best at pace, but it's all decent. Okay, left back John, 86 pace. Right wing Watkins, 87 pace. Matthews, center back, is a 78 paced guy. King out there, I think this is a King that was 2 years ago in Leicester City and was an absolute beast, so I wanted to go with that. Bradshaw, striker, 86 pace, right? It's all cool. Okay, sorry, that's Maxwell. And then we have the CDM, and we have another pretty decently paced center back, Lockyer, I guess. I don't know. So guys, well, that's actually, wait, what? Why are there two more packs? No, wait, I'm a little confused. Wait, we got a World Cup lineup. Okay. Ooh, we got an interesting exchange pack. We got some exchange points. Okay, cool. Anyway, guys, I believe that's gonna wrap up the video for today. It wasn't pretty short. I am not gonna lie, I know that, but it was one of those that I actually wanted to do. guys, I really hope this video brought out some value to you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.